Honestly, there has to be a way for me to be able to fucking, like, edit these all together here. We'll see. Yes, Raymond just called. And he is like, I sent him pictures of the kids earlier today, because we went for a walk, and I got really good shots, right, of them, like, with this, like, autumny look and everything. And he was like, yeah, I showed my mom, and she was just like, she didn't even recognize them. She was like, is that Ava? Like, what the hell? It's like, yeah, dude, looks like a big girl now. She's wearing her little tie-dye leggings with a dope-ass little shirt and her fucking denim jacket, and was on a scooter, you know what I mean? And had her fucking rainbow Vans on. Like, she's my daughter. I legit have that outfit. Legit have that outfit. So, yeah. These are all just things. I just thought about doing a photo shoot for Raymond in underwear and in nothing. And then I thought of myself in crotchless panties. And I was like, you're really going to have to work on that fucking gut, bitch. If that's going to be a thing for you. But all the photos of me stretching out and everything, ass out, standing up with fucking heels, I could do that. And just for the day, too. That would be fine. Yeah. So, now that I'm going to be here, I'm trying to make plans to hang out with people who I haven't met or hung out with. Because now I have time. And one of my friends was released from prison. And both of my friends were released from prison, actually, and have been doing really good in their lives. And I actually have the candles and the stickers from the service that I need to give them from the last time I saw them. And it was just a thing. It was just a thing. Man. But, yeah, he's a dope-ass human being. Because, you know what? I'm tired of trying to be friends with people who, like, they don't care. They don't think about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. And it's fine. It's not a big deal. But there are people who still do want to hang out with me and who do want to do things with me. And I need to spend my time with those kind of people. So, like, and then now my ex and I have, like, figured out a schedule. Like, yeah, dude, we're going to keep our weeks that we have, our weekends that we have, but we're going to keep the kids for a week at a time. And I think Wednesday really is the day. That way we can have equal amount of days taking them to school and then picking them up from school. And that is a thing. You know what I'm saying? So that would be helpful, because essentially and realistically, fucking, it gives me time to do shit. Middle of the week is a perfect time for flights. And that way there's a weekend involved too, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope, because once he finally figured out that everything I'd been telling him is correct, I mean, it's just like, yeah, see, this is great. And now we've gotten down to do you want to have them for 2 weeks on the summer on, 2 on the summer off? And he's like, let's just do half and half. And I'm like, yes, fuck yeah. Because that means that me and Raymond can go travel the world, and that'll be our time. Like, okay, we know we're not going to have the kids for fucking 4.5 weeks, right? So let's go to Europe. Let's go to Australia. Like, we got friends on fucking 2 different continents. Do I have any fucking friends in South America? Let me think. I don't think I do. But I have fucking friends on the European continent, and I have friends fucking in Australia. So that's dope. Do I have anyone that lives in fucking Asia? My friend Heidi used to live in Korea, but I haven't talked to her in a super long time. I don't know what's going on in her life. Don't know what's going on in her life. Oh, and I also have a friend who lives in Hawaii. Not that that's another continent, obviously, stupid asses, but it is a fucking, it is a destination that I would like to go to, and also my kids want to go there too. Will I be able to keep my kids at our house? I don't know. But will I be able to say I have someone to, to visit and hang out with? Give me some fucking weed while I'm out there? Abso-fucking-lutely. And that's what's up, my friend. And these are the things that make me happy. So yeah. I'm going to go upstairs. I have clothes that need to be hung up. I folded all my fucking laundry and all my socks. I have a whole new batch of clothes though to fucking wash, and I'm just gonna get that done tonight. And then excuse me. It's gonna cost $4,000 to go to the Maldives. Maldives. That would be a fun one before global warming takes over. That'd be tight, actually. Because Raymond's all about tropical places. I'm like, let's go to fucking Antarctica. I actually really, 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 really want to see the Northern Lights. And I really want to go to that ice hotel in the Netherlands. Netherlands? No, in Iceland, excuse me. Greenland. In Greenland. In Greenland is where it's at. And it's this fucking hotel that's made of ice. And you gotta fucking stay in an igloo. And it's just fucking hella dope. Like, I want to... I definitely want to be there. At least once in my life. And now that I know I'm gonna have these opportunities and shit, and then like even for the holidays, we'll have like a week to travel, like a week for fucking spring break, a week for Christmas, a week for Thanksgiving. Like we're gonna be rotating holidays, you know what I'm saying? That's the dude that walked up over to me earlier when I was just like, hi. Maybe he lives in the neighborhood. Maybe he's new in the neighborhood. Maybe he's still watching me. Nobody knows. But you heard it here first, folks. Well, I didn't have my fucking door open like I normally do, right? Could have just come over here and snatched me out of my car. Anyways, so thank you. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a TikTok tomorrow, and it's gonna be of me when I start my day. It's gonna be a day in the life of, and it's gonna be like, this is the life of a soon-to-be paralegal, full-time mom, full-time student, awesome-ass human being. This is what my life is like. And it's like, yes, what time do I wake up? All of these things, what do I do? Because that's what I need to do, folks. I need to get my life on a schedule. And I know I've mentioned that before, but it's like a real thing. So tonight, that's also what I'm doing. I gotta go over like 2 hours of, 2 hours of office hours. Talk about the homework assignment. And then, because right now we're gonna be doing, what the fuck is it called? I can't think of it. Can't think of what it's called. We're gonna be writing some sort of brief. Based on a case that we have to look up on Westlaw. So we have to do research, write out which cases are relevant and shit like that. Which is good because I'm like looking at all these jobs for paralegals, right? And they're just like, this is what this this is what we need you to do, right? This is obviously in the job description. This is why you're going to school for it. So I'm like, that's tight, dude. Like, I could do that. I could do this. I can do this. Krystal, you could do this. You are capable and 100% willing to do this because it's going to make a difference in your life, in your kid's life, and in your whole entire existence and how you feel about yourself as a person. Good job. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so sometimes I like skim through my videos to hear how much of a dumbass I sound like. And that's fine. Because it's just, you gotta just see who you are as a person. Because this is, what you guys are seeing of me is obviously how people see me, right? Like, I mean, you guys have seen me, like, fuck. Have I done a video? I'm just so nervous. Have I done a video where I am like super dressed up and like, oh, I'm ready to go out and getting ready? I don't think so. I think I've like just been like day after I had a good time or something. So that is the thing. I'm just gonna roll on some windows because that just is easier for me than opening my door right now. Yeah, so these are the things. Sometimes I watch my videos because I'm a dumbass. Yes. What you see is what you get. 100%. Like I said, am I doing these videos for clout and recognition? Do I need to put hella hashtags? Am I trying to do anything? No, I really just need somewhere to like vent and to journal my life about. There's a lot more in my life that I fucking have to like keep to myself, but essentially it comes down to like, I just want to share with someone. And Raymond, I share with you guys when Raymond's busy. He's like, I'm gonna spend for an hour, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that, or I'm working. It's like, okay, that's fine. These are the things. But you know what I'm super stoked about? I'm super stoked about spending time with the kids and Raymond. Because they really miss him. We all really miss him. He is just like, he is everything. He completes our family. And when he comes out here in the Bay, to the Bay, it'll be great again because now that we're up here, you know what I mean? And now that COVID's over, I could show Raymond, like, we could do these things. You know what I mean? Like, he is a Niners fan. Niners fucking stadium is like, right, like a throwaway, you know what I'm saying? It's super close. And, Giants versus the Dodgers. Hey, they play out here. He's a Dodgers fan. He could wear his Venezuela fucking jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. I'm just gonna be happy that we're all gonna be under the same roof again because I just have really missed him this whole year. After being with him for a year and having like a perfect life. Sure, we had a small apartment, but God, it had 2 bathrooms. And I could take a bath. I looked at a fucking story of mine today where I was taking a bath and I was just like, yes, dude, like that was a good one. Loved it. Sorry, I fucking cannot hear out of that. You're just driving me nuts. So yeah. I think I don't know why I'm so fucking tired, you guys. I guess I've been waking up early and not taking naps through the daytime. But that's okay. Because today, I felt myself dozing off when I was watching that movie with Ava. And she's like, Mom, are you falling asleep? And I was like, no, babe, it's fine. And we finished watching. And then so I'm gonna Sailor Moon is just my jam. So I always stay awake for that. We watched Clifford the Big Red Dog today. Well, I mean, that was like playing while I was making breakfast. That was playing. And there was some other fucking movie. I can't even tell what the fuck it was called. Something with like a spooky ghoul goblin thing. And it expires on Hulu today in like 10 hours. So in like fucking like soon. Why? Because Halloween is officially over and all the Vincent Price movies are gonna go away. And instead of you being able to watch them for free, you're gonna have to buy them. Can I just shout out my lips really quick? Like, they're pretty full. I love my lips. It's like I love my lips. Nose. It's my grandpa and my dad's nose, so I guess I'm happy I have that. But like Raymond was telling me, he was like, these things right here, he's like, they're never going away. And I'm like, no, babe, you're right. Like, even when I lose weight, like these cheekbones or these cheeks, like they're there forever. And it's good because I like my cheekbones. Take a look. It's definitely my European side. Because my fucking native ancestors, we did not have cheekbones. We were fucking flat-faced with big noses that were also flat. So, not a flat nose. Not like flat in terms of like flat like that, but like flat in terms of like it did not extend very far. It was like very short nose. I wonder how evolution, like, how did that benefit us? But anyways, fuck, man. I'm not taking the garbage out. Sorry. It distracts me. Or I could just be getting high, and that's fine too. And for that, I am thankful. Because I'm telling you, these racing thoughts, sometimes it's just so exhausting, you guys. Sometimes it is so exhausting being me. Why? Because, like, there's just so much going on up here. And, like, I can only get out maybe, like, a third of what I would like to. Not that there's 3 things going on up there, but, like, a third of the 1,000th of what's going on. Like, we just have to break down, like, a small portion of half of the conversation. It's a lot. But it is a thing. And I keep on seeing these things talking about, like, depression and memory loss. And I'm like, I feel like my whole 20s was, like, such a blur. Like, me being with my ex, like, those 11 years, like, I remember, like, the birth of my kids, and then, like, that's it. And between, oh no, and I definitely remember 2011, yeah, I remember 2011, I remember 2012, those were some real interesting years, and then I remember everything else, and then, like, in terms of, like, it was just the same after that, because we were both convinced that, like, this was it, we were never gonna fucking do shit like this again to each other, and all these things, and I ended up doing the exact same thing that he did to me. But he didn't take it like I did. And it was obviously for the best. Because if I would let him get away with it and come back to him, but he wouldn't let me get away with it and go back to him, then obviously I wasn't meant to be with him. Thank goodness. But man, so I kind of want to look into that. I actually really want to see this brain scan and fucking see what what it's all about. Like, can you guys tell me anything? They see anything abnormal? And they did. They said that if they saw something abnormal, that they would reach out and that they would let me know. She wouldn't tell me because she's like, I'm not qualified. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go fucking ask the receptionist fucking what like the results are of like my fucking MRI. Not that she was a receptionist. She was like the director of something. She knew how to work the MRI machine. She knew how to fucking do the games and fucking all of these things. So she was qualified and she was trained, and she had went to school immediately after high school. So you know what I mean. She's all done with her shit. But like I'm not gonna ask her, you know what I mean, like about to read my results or to read like, so what was that brain activity like, my friend? Like, was it not good? Because maybe it wasn't. I didn't have anything to eat. Oh, I had like a frittata, like a breakfast like sandwich or something that day, I think. And that was it for all day. Because when my lunch came, I was like, dude, let's just like get through this. Like I'm good. I'm down. And she was like, all right, let's do that. And I'm like, dope. And then I should have eaten because I felt like my anemic ass, I was tired. You know what I mean? I was fucking super tired. And I was like, this isn't good. Because I was like falling asleep in the MRI machine. And she was just like, dude, it happens. And I'm like, you know, it's like, she's like, you're lying down and you're just staying there. And I'm like, 100%. I'm like, I'm a person who can fall asleep in like 2 minutes. Like, give me 2 minutes alone by myself. And I'm like, and I can close my eyes and like be in a safe place. Like, I'll do that. Could I? That was a good one. Like, could I ever fall asleep on a BART train? Hell no. Could I ever fall asleep on, could I ever fall asleep, like, in a public place? Could I ever, like, take a nap at a park or something? No. But if I'm at home on a couch, if I'm on a bed at a friend's house, if I'm anywhere that I feel comfortable and safe, and I got 2 minutes of nothing going on, I will 110% take a nap. Because I'm an old person and I have no shame in my game, friends. None at all. So that is the thing. That is a thing. Did I talk out of my nose, you guys? Yep, because I'm congested all the time. It's just something that doesn't end or doesn't stop. They want me to get a surgery for it, and I'm like, will it really better my life, though? Nobody knows. Nobody fucking knows, and it's whack, you know. It is whack, and it is unfortunate. But it is what it is, friends. I think I'm just tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Because I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about anymore. The racing thoughts have ended, and now I'm just like, just exhausted. Just exhausted from living. And do I want to go do all the things that I said I was going to do? No, I don't. Why? Because now I am lazy. Now I'm like, it's 8 o'clock at, what time is it? So it's 8 o'clock at 7:57 p.m. and I am like, tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow we start the week over with the kids. They have a full week of school. They have they have a full week of school. They have, what do they have? They have a full week of school and they have hell homework, and I have hell homework, so I need to like schedule out my time and use it wisely. So I'm trying to go to bed early, not wake up hell early, because I fucking, dude, like, I hate when I wake up at like 4 and then I'm like, fuck, I only have like 2 hours to go back to sleep, and then I'm like tossing and turning for like at least half an hour, and then I fall asleep, and then I wake up and I'm hell tired. It's like, motherfucker, because sometimes it's not until 5, and then by that time I'm like, fuck, should I just stay awake because it's like 5:15? It's like, no, bitch, go to sleep. So yeah, I'm trying to not do that. So I'm trying to, like, get high and be tired. Luckily, we went on a little walk today, so, like, even though I couldn't go to the gym, I was still active. But tomorrow is the day. And tomorrow, actually, the plan is for me to go take the kids. We need to come home, work on my homework for 2 hours, and when I lose my attention span on that, then I'm gonna go to the gym because my friend who works at the gym, Joanna, she is trying to train with me because I lost fucking 12 pounds, and she's like, I've gained a pound, and I'm like, I'm with you to do this journey together, my friend. And then I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm going to make my fucking chicken, prepare my meal for the week, um, and then I am going to prepare the meal for the week. I'm gonna do my fucking homework until I fucking pick up the kids. And then make dinner when they get home. Oh no, I actually have fucking the country ribs. Because I was gonna make those today, but we didn't have steak yesterday. We had fucking pizza. So, there was that. I have like this fucking itch like right on the fucking side of my fucking bra, and I'm like, what is the deal here? So yeah, so that's the plan. Kids got fucking a bath and a shower tonight. They're good to go. I have to check the weather because if it's fucking hot tomorrow, I'm just gonna send them to school in like a short sleeve shirt and some pants. And then that's it. Then I can continue about my fucking night by doing homework with the kids, their homework, and then reading, because they're reading books now. So that's dope. I'm like super happy about that, you guys. Like, it comes down to like, remember this word is the same word that you said over there and you knew that word. And they're like, oh yeah, right? Like, because it's not their sight words, they're like other words. And it's like, yeah, you just have to sound it out, but they're easy words to sound out. Like mug, rug, all these things, you know, they rhyme. The same sound, same ending sound. You just have to change the letter for so, like, it's dope. It's nice to see them progress. And Ava's hella smart. She just wants to learn everything. She'll see shit and she'll be like, oh, Mom, that's my sight word. And, you know, it's like, yeah, that's what's up, Ava. It is your sight word. You should know these things. I'm very proud of you. And I'm, Killian is very smart. He's very much so an independent learner. He doesn't want anyone to fuck with him. Which is totally fine, right? Because if I'm asking you to answer a question and your fucking little sister is being an asshole and answers it for you instead, that's very frustrating. So he has to do things by himself because I don't want to upset him, and there's no reason for that when I could just tell you to go do something else. So there's that. We do have to practice using scissors though, and we do have to do some arts and crafts because it's about to be Christmas time. And Raymond loves some Christmas stuff. We have to buy some ornaments. Fucking A. For like the last like 2 years, I haven't bought them ornaments, and I'm just like so mad at myself. I have to catch up. And it's good because we're going to be there before Christmas, so if Raymond doesn't do all the ornaments by himself, we can do it on the tree for him. And and I'll be there the week after Christmas. So we can take that shit down, my friend. That shit is not in my house. People are like, oh, leave it there till New Year's. New Year's is a different holiday. We're taking that shit out of there. Luckily, we have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tree, and I love it so fucking much. it has a remote control, and you can have it do rainbow colors. You can have it do fucking light up fucking. You can have it do light up fucking like select your own colors and your own pattern and your own speed, and it's just dope, and I love it so much. It's my favorite thing ever. Love that. You know what's dope is I can go without like having an upper lip, right? Or I can have a real nice one. But yeah, really quick, touching back on my friends really quick who find me attractive and haven't expressed it. There's a handful of them recently, and I really admire them for being brave enough to say something, I guess. But in the reality, it's like, I'm not going anywhere. And then also, like, who are these lame bitches that these dudes are taking out? Now that I'm like looking at these broads that like I've seen them dating and stuff, and I'm like, see, you're attracted to me. I'm like, but you're going out and like trying to fuck that, and I'm like, that's your problem, sir. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure these bitches have personality, but do they really? You know what I mean? And I mean, you guys see me when I'm like fucking pretty stoned. That's why it's fucking my smoke sessions. Hello, duh. I'm obviously getting fucking high with you and fucking rambling. Like, it's like a fucking, if I was like an Action Bronson, if I was already like a celebrity having these types of things, people would be like, yeah, yeah. And it's like, I'm just some fucking bitch in my fucking car. One day I'll be some bitch in my garage and all of these things. Fuck you guys, I really, you know what I need to do? I need to mail out my winner's orders. I need to fucking let everyone know, like, hey, you guys want to get your fucking family some super discounted crystals fucking for the holidays? I got you. Like, if we spend over fucking $50, I'll get you on your shipping. How about that? And that's just what it is. Why? Because I want to get this shit out of the house before March. Like, there's no reason for me to have this there in March. I should be able to get rid of all of it. And Raymond just found another box full of my shit, and I'm just like, I need to just, like, because right now everything's like nice and spread out. I just need to straighten everything down in fucking some solid ass fucking narrow lanes and call it a day. Call it a fucking day. And also about spending time with fucking people that actually care about you. I feel like I've been holding on to like a few friendships for just like a few years. Just because we were friends, like, we were like best friends in like 7th, 8th, and 9th, and 10th, and 11th, 12th grade and everything. But I really hate his baby's mom. And like, I don't know, our friendship is just kind of weird. And like, I don't know. I feel like I'm ready to let that one go. You know what I'm saying? Like, he watches my stories. Maybe he'll like some pictures, I think. But I mean, I don't know. I don't get any of the right vibes from him. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just time to release. And then there are definitely some people where I'm like, we should definitely hang out because we're on the same tip, you know what I'm saying? Especially like some of my sober friends. Like, if you don't mind that I smoke weed, I'll go out with you and I won't drink, so I won't drink with you, you know what I mean? Like, you guys smoke cigarettes, you smoke cigarettes, I'll smoke weed, we won't drink, it's all good, right? Like, I am hell that person. I can go to a bar and to like a club or whatever the fuck, support the homies, and not have a drink because I just don't need it. You know what I mean? If someone wants to buy me a drink or something, I might even decline it because it's like, you know, like, I'm driving, I'm good, but thanks. Like, what? Like, That's why I'm kind of excited to get faded with Raymond at fucking Andy C. Because I'm trying to, like, fucking let loose, folks. Like, that's a real thing. Give me some drum and bass. Give me my fucking dude. Like, we're gonna be dressed that night. I'm gonna wear some shiny pants. I'm gonna wear the pleather pants. The pleather pants and call it a day. And wear like a top of some sort. But I have 7 days at the gym. So, well, here we go. I'm going to end right here. 7 days of eating right. 7 days of working out. At least 400 to 500 calories a session. At least. That's just with running. That's just with running. That's not including anything else. Let's do 400 fucking a session. Because let's do 400 for running. And then we'll do lifting all the way around. And then I want to do the fucking cart thing for sure. And the ropes are still my favorite. And that fucking one arm thing that I've been doing where you fucking like have to lift your shit up like that. That's just fucking real tough. But I've been enjoying that. And I like it because you guys I'm not losing my underarm fat like I want to. But like I've definitely shrunk down my arm fat in general. And that's fucking dope. Because like, see this? See how there's like space right there? Like my arm in the past has been like this and maybe not in this shirt, but in other shirts for sure. And in all my shirts now they're getting super loose and I'm super excited about that. So we're just gonna keep the consistency going. That's what it's all about. Consistency is key when it comes to working out. And one of the trainers that I follow is like, you can't be doing random shit. You gotta do the same shit every day, you know, and that's how you get better. And you know what I think I want to do? I think I want to improve my mile time. I think I want to just try. I think I want to just try. I know I can run for 3 miles. Let's try to run faster, right? And we'll start by running faster on 1 mile. So I'm going to try 1 mile tomorrow, starting at like 4.5 miles an hour. And then trying to get to 5. And I'm trying to get like... Let's see if I can get a 12, like an 11-minute mile. Yeah, that sounds terrible. But like I told you guys, I'm not like running. I'm like literally jogging at like 4.5 fucking miles. Like a consistent jog. Just like... I'm not like sprinting in any way, shape, or form, right? Anyway, and yeah, so it's in any way, shape, or form. Thank you, Krystal. Thank you for that. So yeah, I'm really trying to like improve on that because you know what, my fastest mile has been like 8 minutes. I think 8 minutes something seconds. Back when I was in fucking middle school. Yeah, fucking middle school a million fucking years ago, right? But it's because I like this dude. His name is Marvin. It was normally my friend Rudy and Bryce were first or in second, and then Marvin would try to come in second or third, because Marvin was like a tall Asian, and Rudy was a short Mexican, and Bryce was a short white kid. And they were always racing each other. And Marvin was a taller fucking Filipino guy, and he just wanted to be fast. He wanted to be there too. And so I remember one day, because I played soccer, right? So I ran fucking the whole game, because I was always in the fucking game. I was like a consistent player on my fucking team. I was never fucking like replaced or fucking any of that shit. Yeah, so fucking being a soccer player, I had the endurance to fucking run. And I remember one day, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep up with him. I'm just gonna keep up with him. And then I did. And then, and then he finished running the mile, he finished running the mile, and then he like was over like fucking by the track like this, like, and fucking, I remember, like, I was leaning over, and, like, we just, like, looked at each other, and he, like, looked at me, like, what the fuck is she doing here? And I just remember, like, standing up and being, like, putting my hands on my waist and just, like, going for it, you know what I mean? So, those are all things. Yeah, quick little fucking reminisce. But yeah, no, that day, fucking my mile was quick. Because that's what would happen. They would fucking give us our mile time, and that's how they would know that we did it. It was Monday run day. Fucking hated it. Fucking hated it. Like, let's go. Like, fuck you. Or we could do the mile on Wednesday, I think, for 1 year, because it was like a short day. So they're like, you can just run the mile all day, all period, and that's it. Like, you got all period to run it. Bye. Like, oh, well, thanks. So it was like a 33-minute period or something, or like a 28-minute period or some shit. Something fucking super short, like on collaborated Wednesdays. And so, yeah, I remember that being a thing. But I know that I have ran that fast in the past, and I know I could do it again, right? Because you're just running the fucking track. And Marvin, he was tall. He was probably like 6 foot at the time. So we had long legs, and I was just fucking a little thick bitch. Because I wasn't like fat at the time, I was just thick. Because I didn't have like a huge gut or anything, but like I had like fat on my stomach. And that was the first time I was ever fat shamed. And really felt it. Actually, one of my fucking friends, my best friend from like kindergarten and first and second grade, when I moved in third grade, and when I saw her 1 year in third grade, like towards the end of it, she's like, you got really fat. And I'm like, thanks, bitch. Like, that's fucking rude. And then I think we hung out like 2 more times after that. And I'm like, yep, the thrill is gone. Bye ho. And then we weren't friends after that. But this fucking bitch, fucking Catalina, I remember that day too, because I was wearing pants that were kind of tight, but like everyone was like wearing tight pants to like show their butt off, right? And then there was like a baby doll shirt, so I'm like, technically you can't see the fat that's hanging over because these pants are too small on me, right? And so I wore this baby doll fucking dress, and it just like, it, you know the baby doll dresses, like the silk one, or like the like satin one, I don't know what the fucking material, polyester ones, right? Fucking, it like comes to your boobs, and then it just like goes out. The baby doll dresses fucking from like the 90s. Yeah, fucking 97 is what this was. 98 is when this was. I'm fucking doing push-ups for our physicals and shit, and as I'm doing push-ups, I like just hear them, and I'm fucking like can see them talking shit and fucking out of my peripheral, and I just keep going, and then I get up after I do my push-ups, and then we're like leaving for the day, right? Because the bell rang, and she's like, I just want to let you know that everyone saw your blubber hanging over when you were doing the push-ups. And I was just like, I just wanted to instantly punch her, right? But she had like fucking 3 of her bitch friends right next to her, all laughing. And I'm just like, fuck you. And just kept on walking. And then it was just like, what a bitch ass move. It was 6th grade. So it was 97, my friend. Nope, 98. Nope, 97. 97 is when it was. And I was just like, man, this fucking bitch is so fucking lucky. Like, I was over it, dude. I was so fucking over it. But yeah, that was a thing. I do remember that. And I just remember fucking being like, not everyone is a size 0, ho. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there was just like a group of fucking Mexican bitches that were all just like twig bitches. You know what I'm saying? But they all like... They all had straight hair or fucking used hella gel to scrunch theirs and like all of these things, and like they all had their North Face jackets and like their Jordans and shit, because they all had small feet, so they were cheap shoes. And I'm just like, fuck you guys, like, they're just fucking rude. Oh, that bitch ass cat. They're just fucking rude. And I just like, I think that was probably, no. It was like, that was probably the first group of mean girls that I ever experienced in life. But it wasn't. The first group of mean girls that I ever experienced in life was fucking Mallory Mitchell, that fucking bitch. in 2nd grade in Mrs. Bear's class at Grimmer Elementary. If you're watching this, you fucking bitch, you were a fucking rude bitch for no fucking reason, and I just could not fucking stand you. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, and that was me putting thumbtacks on your seat. Fuck you. How about that? That was me. I can't remember what movie I saw it on, but I'm like, that's a good idea, and I did it. And she sat down. She got like, she was like, ow, and she hella knew it was me. Oh, that was funny. Oh gosh. But yeah, no. She used to do the bars. Remember, like, it was like one bar back in the 90s. There'd be like a row of like 8 of them. There'd be like 4 on each side, and you would just like do spins and twirls and shit like that, right? She was just hella good, and she like did the dead man's drop one day, and I was feeling hella confident, and I'm like, I could do that too, because I was like, I had fucking figured out how to fucking just keep going, right? And I was like, alright, I could do that, and I fucking didn't know how to fucking scrape my shit, and then she was talking hella shit. Like, you don't need to do everything that I do. And I was just like, oh my god, fuck this bitch. Because, I think it was in 1st or 2nd grade when we'd go to the library. They would make us read the books. Like, if we wanted to read a chapter book, we would have to read a full sentence for them. And if there were no errors, they would let us rent it out. Or else we'd have to stay, like, in the kids section. And I'm like, I think it was 1st grade. I started reading the Babysitter's Club. And I was like, yeah, like, I'm reading these books because she was reading those books. And I'm like, did I read them because she was reading them? No, I wanted to read them. My mom just didn't buy me them. And then when I like was like, oh, we can rent these, you know, she's like, well, the librarian was like, you have to read me a sentence. And I'm like, bitch, here you go, huh? And I did, and she's like, good job, thank you. And I'm like, suck a dick, thank you. So that was the thing. That was the thing. But yeah, she was definitely a mean, rude girl. It was her best friend Joyce was really nice, but she was a mean fucking bitch. And there was this other fucking broads, Kimmy and Courtney, and they were like, they just thought they were the shit too. I remember these things. I remember a lot of things from when I was little, but like fucking from like, I'm telling you, from fucking 19 to fucking 31, my life was just a big giant blur. Like, I remember up until I was 18, and then I got with my ex, and like, things just started happening. Like, I remember all the things that I went through. My mom reminded me of some shit. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot all about that. And I'm like, yeah, I did do that. Like, it's crazy, dude. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I remember a bunch of shit from my youth. Mallory Mitchell included. Fucking tired, bitches. I'm going inside. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.